Hello everyone, greetings from sunny Italy. I have decided to use the advantage of these low-cost flights and to go on vacation, even though like this year I can't say that you can actually call low-cost flights low-cost. Anyway, I have decided to film a video for you. I don't know if you follow us on TikTok, but we have decided to start a TikTok channel a while ago, and there we share short practical dating tips and advice, 5 minutes long. So if it is something you want to learn more about, I will leave a link how to find us on TikTok. Anyway, there I have already talked about this situation when a gentleman has photos of his ex-girlfriends or ex-girlfriend or ex-wife in his phone, and when he considers hiring a matchmaker, or after he has hired a matchmaker, he starts showing these photos, trying to explain that this is the type of woman I want you to introduce me to, and this is the type of beauty I'm looking for, so please use it as an example and introduce me to someone like that. I want to discuss this scenario with you and why it is actually not healthy and not beneficial for a gentleman to still have photos of his ex-girlfriend in his phone and to proudly flash these photos to a matchmaker, to someone else, claiming that this is the woman I want to date. First of all, keep in mind that she is your ex for a reason. Why did you initially have decided to break up? What has happened? What led to this breakup? Sometimes gentlemen tell me stories like, oh, she was perfection, beautiful, much younger, perfect English, but after 2 or 3 months together, she has decided to move on, claiming that commitment was not something she was interested in. Or one gentleman has shared with me that after being together for 5 months, in his opinion, they were exclusive and she was his girlfriend. It turned out that she thought that he was also dating other people, so she was not faithful. She was seeing other men, and this guy still has photos of this girl in his phone. And it happens every year when a gentleman sends us photos of his ex, and he claims that you have to introduce me to someone like that. And not so long ago, we also wanted to introduce our client to a lady, a beautiful, much younger lady, and he has sent us a photo of his ex, telling that, how can you even compare them? Like, my ex is way more beautiful. Like, really? First of all, beauty is in the eye of a beholder, and in this exact situation, while looking at his ex and a lady we have suggested him to go out with, in my opinion, a lady we have suggested him to go out with was way more attractive because she has natural beauty, she is tall, naturally slim, she has natural high cheekbones, beautiful blue eyes, and his ex, she had lots of made of beauty, and based on the photo there were lots of filters. But again, beauty is in the eye of a beholder. What is beautiful to me and what is beautiful to one man will be not beautiful or plain to another guy. But still, the whole situation that even after the breakup you still have photos of your ex in your phone and you feel like flashing them around, I don't find it healthy. She is your ex for a reason. If you have decided that you are ready to move on to meet someone new, there shouldn't be photos of your ex in your phone. Why are you saving them? To tell the world that you have managed to be with this woman, to proudly tell a matchmaker that, look, I have dated someone 15 or 20 years younger? Guys, why are you having those photos? I can justify having photos of your ex if, for example, she is the mother of your kids and this is a picture of your children, and she is also present on that photo. But even in this situation, to have tons of pictures of your ex-wife in your phone, I don't think it's actually healthy, and I don't think that your current girlfriend, your love interest will actually understand it and will feel good about it. Well, and I kind of can understand your girlfriend now and her feelings. So when gentlemen start sending photos of his ex-girlfriends, also guys, keep in mind that, for example, if you have dated like 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, okay, 5 years ago you were 5 years younger, and if 5 years ago you were, for example, 42 and your ex, she was 27 or 29, it was one scenario. Now 5 years later you are 47, you are pushing 50s, and to think that now you will be as popular among ladies who are 27 or 29, that's a bit naive. Or for example, you were 55 and your ex, she was 39 or she was 42, and now you're 60, and to claim that, look, this is the age group I normally date because my ex, she was 39 or she was 37, well, you're also 5 years younger. I'm not even talking right now about a scenario when a gentleman, for example, was married to a lady and she was 30, he was 45 when they were married, but it was 15 years ago. Guys, in these 15 years, a lot has changed. You have changed. And of course, the pool of ladies who will find you interesting, who will find you boyfriend material, this list of this pool of potential matchers, of potential candidates, it also has changed with time. So to show these photos, why do you still have them there? Okay, and I want to expand this scenario a little bit further, because sometimes a gentleman was not even in a relationship with that woman. For example, they had 1 or 2 dates, or even a worse scenario, they have talked on Tinder or people at a dating site. They have talked there even for a few weeks or months, but they have never met in person, and he claims that this is the type of women I usually date. No, this is the type of women you usually talk online to, on paper letter dating sites or any other platform. It's not the type of women you usually date. Dating someone means that you had at least 4, 5, 6 offline dates, or for example 10 dates that included 5 Zoom dates and 5 offline dates in total. Then you can claim that you have dated her, you have courted her. Even if you have managed to get one date with that girl from Tinder and you went out to have dinner, and for example she was 20 years younger than you are, that's not the type of women you normally date. That's a type of women who normally want to have dinner with you. At Diolli, we often call such women a one dinner stand, in a sense that for her it doesn't matter much if she will have this dinner with you, with another guy. She just wants a free meal, and maybe she just wants to brush her ego that anytime she can go out to this fancy place and have this fancy sushi, and there always will be a guy who will pay for it. So don't try to flatter yourself telling that this is the type of women you normally date. If there were no like at least 5 offline dates, she was not dating you and you were not dating her, and showing me her pictures, it doesn't prove anything. And also, okay, your ex, you have been in a relationship, you dated her for 6 months, for example. She's an attractive woman. So what now? I can't clone your ex. I can't get a girl with the same looks that you will find the same. And I can't change her personality, or I can't change her attitude towards you. Because several times gentlemen have showed me photos of much younger exes, and they said that, oh, she said that she didn't see me as her long-term boyfriend because of the age difference, but I want to date someone else. What makes you think that another girl who is 20 or 15 years younger will see you as a boyfriend material? What makes you think that it will be different with another girl like that? For example, they show me photos of a lady and she's dressed in all the logos. You can tell straight away approximately how much her designer purse has costed. Or for example, the gentleman, they sent me links to her Instagram account, and you can tell that this girl, she has expensive tastes, and she is used to pricey designers outfits, and he said that, oh, I want to date someone like her, but she has to be not money minded, because my ex, she was so money minded, and she has spent so much money and attention on her looks and clothes, so please introduce me to someone who looks like her but who has a totally different mindset and is super down to earth. Guys, I'm not a magician. I can't create a Frankenstein. I can't take this girl and open her head and put there the brain of another girl, then open her heart and put there personality of another girl, and then also put their different priorities, so that she assumes seriously dating someone much older, or someone who has several kids from different relationships. So if you have photos of your ex girlfriends in your phone, ask yourself, why do you still have them there? To brush your ego, thinking that, oh, I have managed to attract a girl 20 years younger. Guys, sometimes it was a one-case situation, and if one girl who was 20 years younger than you are has decided to date you, it doesn't mean that there will be a line of ladies, 20 years younger ladies, who would also be willing to date you. If the only reason why you were with her was her age, that's a very strange reason to date someone, simply because of the age, and it definitely doesn't scream to me serious smart dating, and serious smart dating that has potential of a long relationship, lasting relationship, meaningful relationship. So if you believe that by showing a photo of your ex to your matchmaker you kind of show the type, no. Of course, sometimes gentlemen send us pictures of ladies they find attractive, and sometimes you can actually see the pattern. For example, okay, they all are younger, or okay, they all are on the curvier side, or okay, they all are very skinny. You can kind of get it, but also I will get this type after working with you for a few weeks, after showing you several potential matches of whom I have in mind, and I will see that, for example, this guy, he doesn't like made-up beauty, or this guy, he actually enjoys made-up beauty and he likes lots of makeup and more glamorous look of the ladies. But showing your ex, I remember once a young gentleman from United States, he has sent us pictures of his ex-girlfriend, and they were together for I think almost 5 years, and she has decided that 29 was too early to actually commit, get engaged and get married. She wanted to pursue her career, and this gentleman was obsessed with her figure. She was very skinny but had really large breasts, and such an unusual figure. So a skinny girl with large breasts, and this gentleman, he was so obsessed with the idea to date someone who looks exactly like her. That's not healthy. You have to look for a person who has the whole package. Someone who has similar long-term goals and priorities, someone who is on the same page with you about the idea, what is money, what is worth spending money on, who is the breadwinner in the family, about the desire to have, not to have kids, marriage, what does she think about marriage? How does she see it? Does she want to have kids within the next 3 years, 5 years, in 10 years? Family, also the way you usually spend your free time, vacation time, so many things that you have to have in common, at least some interests that you have to share to be able to officially spend time together. And instead of it, he's just looking for like a certain body type. And of course, it is the road to failure, because even if you find someone who has a very similar body type, it doesn't mean that you will share similar long-term goals, that you will be on the same page about all the important things. So no, I can't tell that having photos of your ex and sending them proudly to a matchmaker, or showing them to someone claiming that, oh, I want to date someone like her, I can't say that it is actually healthy. Women are actually a bit more smarter here. Even though I remember a scenario when one lady, she has entered my office and she has proudly displayed all the fancy jewelry, like you could tell that this is Van Cleef and these are other designers, and she said that, oh, these were the gifts of my ex-husband, so I just want you to see what type of a man I'm looking for. So this woman straight away, she wanted to show me that she wants to date someone very, very wealthy and she doesn't care much about other qualities, etc. But again, I can't say that it is very common. Though sometimes when you open Instagram of certain women, you kind of can tell what she tries to show the world with her photos. Guys, I hope it was useful, and I hope that now you will reconsider having photos of your ex in your phone and flashing them proudly to everyone. You should be really ready to meet someone new. You should really be over your ex, over that experience. Of course, you can't erase and you shouldn't erase your memory. You should learn from that relationship and move on. If you feel that you are ready to meet someone new, there shouldn't be any photos of your ex-girlfriends, especially if it was 3 years ago, 10 years ago. You shouldn't still be collecting those photos in your phone. I want to wish you lots of love. Svetlana Mucha, especially for Diolli.com, this time from Italy.